Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Darkatous-Gaming over here with a video for my opinions and so much what I think about the Black Ops 4 trailers, the zombie ones and the multiplayer ones, and some opinions about the Battle Royale. Now I'm gonna make some comparison and I'm gonna give some opinions towards what I feel, why I hate it so much, and why I personally feel that the hate that it's getting is just not really justified, honestly. And I have a video that I try to do the same kind of gameplay for the beginning, but more gameplay also added, and it's over 20 minutes long. If you want to see that video for at least hearing my opinions, you should let me know down in the comments below, because I can easily upload it as well and I can call it the extended version of this. But I practically want to touch upon the multiplayer first. So the multiplayer has some Black Ops 3 similar mechanics, but it's boots in the ground. 99%. It's just like with a guy that's like the ruins and the grappling hook, but it's boots in the ground. It's practically what Call of Duty Black Ops 3 could have been, but it wasn't. But it's also at the same time, to be completely honest, a good thing, because a lot of people were always saying that if Black Ops 3 wasn't boots in the ground, the game would have been a lot better. But look at that, the game is like practically Black Ops 3 in a sense, and it's boots in the ground, and people are just hating on it. Honestly, it's like, what else do you want? Honestly, in a sense, it's like, I understand you guys were expecting more of a Modern Warfare 2 kind of a vibe, but to be honest, how many people, even if the game was more accessible, would be playing that? Because if you look what happened with Modern Warfare Remastered, it's very debatable, and I understand the game Modern Warfare Remastered is not entirely Black Ops 3. I mean, it's not entirely Modern Warfare 4, but at the same time, it has enough. Like, yeah, they kind of changed a couple of stuff, but who really been out there playing that game? Like, think about it this way, like, not everybody was old enough to be playing COD 4, so the extra details is really just going to trigger the super old heads. Alright? Like, I'm pretty sure half of y'all little niggas weren't even old enough to be playing that game. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something right now. I started Call of Duty back in before that war, and I pretty much, honestly, from what I've seen of Call of Duty 4 and such, I really like Call of Duty World at War better. So, because it's less grenade spam and all that stuff. So let me tell you right now, is it really honestly that Modern Warfare 2 kind of style is missed that much, or that the people just wanted the boots in the ground that was actually good? Because this Call of Duty was good, but it just was not really like supported that well until the new people from, you know, Sledgehammer came along. Now the game is a lot better, but the problem is that people now also wanted a Modern Warfare kind of 2 kind of vibe, and it's not necessarily all the way there. Is it really still enough to be hating on the game so early? It shouldn't be, because it's so easy to pretty much, like, right now, remastered Call of Duty World at War and have the people that are old heads still happy. But for the people that want Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remastered, they could wait until the summer of 2019. But at the same time, it could be the thing that Modern Warfare 4 could come, and that should be what it is. Because honestly, I think Black Ops 3 is doing a good job on terms of their ideas, but I really think that the people that are like really hating on the game are hating on it too early, or just without enough understanding of it, pretty much. The people that claim that Call of Duty's dying, or that Call of Duty's not innovating, all these stuff, make it more difficult for them to honestly add or do stuff that people would like along the way. Because if the people don't necessarily want Call of Duty to have Battle Royale, but this is the thing that's pretty much selling right now. Like, Battle Royale is the new hot thing. But the people who be like, oh, Call of Duty should not have Battle Royale, are kind of the people that are stuck in the old age, and it's not those old times anymore. It's a new age era. And if you ask me, the fact that they're remastering Call of Duties out here is really important to see, because that means that Modern Warfare 2 could be easily remastered. As a matter of fact, for this summer, the game Call of Duty Black Ops 4 could come out with World at War, and even then, Modern Warfare 2 should come with multiplayer and campaign, so that people can actually see for themselves, do they really want that old classic stuff that badly to be hating on Call of Duty Black Ops 4 like that, or should they leave it to the people that need to kind of brush their teeth more from that Ghost and Infinite Warfare fiasco? Let Modern Warfare 4 come out with that kind of a feeling, because I feel that if it's not broke, you shouldn't really try to fix it too much. You should just improve. So for them to practically try to become the new Modern Warfare series, it would be foolish for them, because the thing about it is that Call of Duty has never been known for just like being hip. So the fact that they're doing this to be hip is already an achievement on themselves. Like, you guys gotta understand, certain things are not meant to be in other, like, how do I put this? Would you honestly prefer them to make it a Modern Warfare kind of a game? It could not flop, but at the same time, it's like this game might honestly look like this now, but they might just altogether remove some of the stuff and make it feel more like that. Like, you guys gotta understand, it's still boots in the ground. What you asked for, what I asked for, everybody asked for. I'm really more worried about the connection and just pretty much how the supply drop system's going to work, because it's gonna come. I know it is. We're not gonna be oblivious over here. Come on. Black Ops 3 was the most horrible supply drop system in the planet for all the Call of Duties, and I pretty much will say this right now, that should be the real worries of how they handle it. Connections / lag and the supply drop system. That should really be your priority to worry about. This game so far looks very good. I'm excited, I'm hyped up for it, but the thing is, for the people that are worried about it, the problems that people don't like about the game being more focused on teammate stuff is the same kind of stuff that you will normally have in even Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, all that stuff. All those kind of games have that same problem, and people still play it. So what's going to be the difference here, man? It's just something that's out of the control of Call of Duty, and even those other games you like to enjoy playing it to have those mechanics themselves, you know what I'm saying? It's out of the realm and the power of Call of Duty or any game now, because it's pretty much the round of luck. And I'm gonna be completely honest, skill-based matching should not be there like that, because like how it puts you with the, if you're good, you're gonna compete with good people too, because it's going to bring another problem that Call of Duty has been infamously having. So do you really guys want to make it more difficult, or do you want a good game? I think instead of complaining so much and making such a hasty, quick judgment about a game that has not even been out in the sun for, it just had a couple of review trailers and stuff, to be judging this early, we should really kind of keep examining and keeping a close eye upon it before we jump the gun. In my opinion, this game has a lot of potential, but also it has a lot of expectation that it needs to meet. So the best way to do this is, again, Modern Warfare 2 remastered fully for this summer. World at War to come out with Black Ops 4. Those two games should be more than enough to complete, you know, to help the old heads who really be out there claiming that they want that, to still get those games. But World at War should be selling with the Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but not as a bundle, kind of like Modern Warfare Remastered was. It should also have an option to be sold separately. Now, other than that, the game is going to succeed regardless, because it's going to be Treyarch. But the people give it more time, So far, everything looks well. The real worries have not even come into fruition to worry about. So in reality, keep a close more eye, be more optimistic, but just don't bash on the game right away because you see some Black Ops 3. Because if Black Ops 3 was actually boots on the ground, the game would have been known as one of the best games out there, and you all know it. So that's my opinion, and if you enjoy this thing, if you want the extended version, let me know. But hope you enjoy. It's your boy Darkatous-Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.